Allow me to introduce myself. I go by Simon B. Whistler IV. I'd love to tell you more about me, so grab a chair, grab a drink, and pour. I'm a pretty famous bard, the pride of High Rock, some might say. Oh, you haven't heard of me? Well, that all changes today. This is the Ballad of Simon B. Whistler IV, loved by everyone and all. No one can deny his charm, so handsome and so tall. Consider yourself to be so blessed with your job off the floor. This is the ballad of the man, Simon B. Whistler IV. The museum, it can surely wait while I hang out here with the guild. It's honestly in Orion's interest, since I'll come back much more skilled. Today we get our first task, and the guild's leader we will meet. We discover my new favorite NPC, but shh, don't tell Inigo, it's another Khajiit.
No, where is it? Get it! Oh, okay, that's way too close quarters. I am not going to jail again because one of you stood in the way of my sword. It's not happening. Now, Kirava, yes, you better cower in fear. Get over here, Kirava. I got a bone to pick with you. Cow.
I'm not paying you or Brynjolf a single coin.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you are.
Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You tell him I'm sorry, yes?
Wait, you told him what?
Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
You told him to... Wow. All right, boys. We are ready to join the club. Let's go.
You'd better have coin to pay for your drinks.
Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Hey,
No
Brynjolf.
handouts here.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive.
Speaking of dumping bodies, I hear Kirava told you to jump off a pier. Jeez, what did you say to her? You know what? I don't even want to know. Don't want to know. Here's the money.
Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
All right, so am I like, am I like in the club now? Do you have anything else for me?
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself.
Yes.
We need people like you in our outfit.
Yes, excellent. So that means there's more gold in it for me?
That's the spirit.
Yeah.
Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief.
Yeah.
I think you'll do more than just fit in around
Take
here.
it easy, Feckle. How long we known each other?
All right, great. I just have one more question.
What's on your mind?
We don't have the best reputation, up there on the streets, apparently. Is there something I should know about, what I'm getting into? Because, I really like you guys. I think you're cool and all. I think your outfits could use a little bit of updating. But we can talk about that later. But, the people on the streets, I mean, they're talking, man.
We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough?
Gotcha. Yep, sounds good.
Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Ooh. Yes. Oh, there you are. I was like, where'd you go?
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. You do what we say, when we say.
Absolutely.
Do I make myself clear?
Crystal, I am the epitome of listening and taking orders and not talking to... yes, I understand.
Good. Then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Claw, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. If so, let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
Oh, you've got it. No problem. So how does this work? Like, is there like a percentage? Is there a finder's fee? Do I get to keep anything extra that I may grab?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
What if I'm okay with my... You know what? I don't really think you're gonna care. So tell me about this Golden Glow job. Because I believe me, I've never been there, never heard of it. I don't know the first thing about Golden Glow Estate, or honey, or bees, or golden bees.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey.
Oh,
It's
really?
owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth.
Oh.
We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house.
Oh, there's a house on the estate. Okay, got it. Yeah. Is there anything else I should know?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Right. Okay. Makes sense. Don't want to upset people that we like, but we want to burn beehives. Sounds like a Tuesday to me.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
Mm-hmm. And what should I do about the man in charge, Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Got it. Okay. What's the best way? I've never set fire to beehives. So like, what's the best way to do that?
They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke.
Yeah, and what's to tell the people that it's our smoke? I mean, anybody could have set fire to the beehives. Do we have like a special, like, mystical smoke? You know what? I feel like I've just answered my own question. I also feel like I've already had this question answered, but we're going to ask it anyways. Why not level the entire estate?
I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits.
Excellent. Okay. And now I understand that Maven is the client that we want to maintain a relationship with.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout.
Okay. So, like, I mean, I keep hearing the Blackbriar's names. Like, how powerful are they exactly?
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I wouldn't know the first thing about it. Don't worry.
All
I've
eyes are
already
on
broken
you,
in
lad.
there.
Don't disappoint us.
This shouldn't be too hard, right?
Its footsteps are like thunder, scaring the dust and making the floor scream for mercy. Knives already knows the visitor is not a cat.
I mean, honey, would you shut up? The adults are talking. What gave it away? My lack of a tail? I just wanted to come say, hey, you looked, I don't know, you look interesting.
It develops bad habits, being noisy one day and quiet the next. Knives thinks it is best to always walk softly, so that stealth is as natural as breath.
Interesting. Are all Khajiit's ears this sensitive or just yours?
It is not a Khajiit, so it depends on its eyes. It can only see what's in front, but Knives hears. 20 paces to the east, a thief scratches his ears. 50 paces further, a beggar sighs and counts his coins.
Wow.
2 stories above, a couple says their vows, while underneath in the catacombs, a widow weeps for her husband. The cat hears, the mind knows, minutes before anything is seen. Its eyes can only see the past, but Knives' ears know the future.
You are fascinating. You just live and breathe the life of a thief. You were just born for this. Tell me more.
True, they say the Khajiit are born into the guild. Knives thinks he was born an assassin, raised a prowler, and adopted by thieves.
What do you mean exactly by you were born an assassin?
Knives was the last of a litter of 3 and slew the one who gave birth to him. From that day, his fur was marked with blood.
I mean, you don't have to you don't have to put that on yourself. Lots of mothers die in childbirth. It's not like you did anything intentionally.
Many would say the same, if not for the mane on his back. It runs crimson, while his father's wear gray. It was an ill omen, and Knives' father was a superstitious cat. The very sight of this one threw him into a rage. On those nights, he would wander the village sands, waiting for the new sun to warm them. He was drawn to the back alleys and the aroma of the moon. If he was tired or hungry, he warmed his way through the crowd outside the skooma huts, picking the pockets of those who had one too many. Only one night, he picked the wrong pocket. It belonged to a servant of cities.
A dark brotherhood. No way.
Yes, he convinced Knives he was right side up, when in truth, he was upside down. Knives did not know this, because the cat always landed on his feet.
So keep going. What happened next?
To heed the call of the Black Sacrament. And to young Knives, taking a life was no different than stealing a coin. Young Knives was eager to please his mentor, so he killed without remorse. He would have kept killing if Razir paid him what he was worth. Some say Knives should not have betrayed Razir, but it was Knives who was betrayed first. But why kill him? Well, Well, it was easier for Knives to murder his mentor than to tell him no.
So, who was this Razir?
Razir told this one he was an assassin of the Dark Brotherhood, a remnant of the Corinthi Sanctuary in Elsewhere. The sanctuary had been shut down by the Black Hand, and without a guild or disciple, he said he wished to pass on his knowledge.
And what was this knowledge?
He taught this Khajiit the tools of the trade. Mostly how to listen, how to find a single sound in a cacophony of noise. A whisper in a tavern, a rattle of a coin purse, a footstep in a crowd. So much information in a single step.
What kind of information do you get out of a step?
The step conveyed where a person was, where he was headed, and how anxious he was to get there. Yet it was not all Knives was taught. Razir showed this Khajiit how to read, how to charm, and even how to cook.
Wait, cooking? Cooking? You can cook? I want to take you along with me. I mean, he did you right.
Yes, there are people in life who will do everything to help one succeed, and those who will use him for their own success. It turns out, these people look exactly the same.
Huh. Has anyone ever written a song about you? How about the other Thieves Guild members? What do you make of them?
There are very strong personalities in the guild. Knives prefers this, so that he may operate unnoticed. Vex, Sapphire, and Tonilia remind Knives of the Pamar rat. Loyal, but fearsome. Delvin and Viper love to talk, while Vikel and Brynjolf are eager to listen. Dirge and Thrin are the muscle, and they will not hesitate to flex. Rune's past is a curiosity, but one that seems to have no answer. Cynric has been with the guild longer than most, yet he lacks the qualities to lead.
That's fine. But I want the real scoop. Tell me, what do you hear in their footsteps?
If there is one it should avoid, it is the Bosmer Nirun. That one is more spoiled than Sibi Blackbriar. His palate is used to fine cheeses and wines, and complains that everything here tastes like cat urine. Knives might have something to do with that. Knives does not like complainers, nor does he enjoy losing a bet.
Knives, please can I write a song about you? Please. I need more information. Tell me, how did you join the Thieves Guild?
Knives did not part from his childhood on good terms, and was forced to flee. Senchal to the south promised good loot, but the Tenmar forest is unforgiving to those who are not seasoned warriors. So he went north, roaming the savannas and playing the role of
Better be a heavy
conqueror.
hitter around here.
North he continued to travel, a stranger in strange lands. He had followed the water until he reached the Imperial City. There, the pockets were stingy, and the locks highly irritable. They grew angry at the slightest touch, and Knives wondered if he should return to Elsewhere, where every lock knew his name. That was when Bandar smiled upon him and granted him another path. Knives found a book labeled Shadow Marks, and it made promises of easy loot.
What about this book?
Even its eyes fails it. Has it not noticed the marks carved onto the door frames?
What?
The shadow mark allows thieves to speak through time and communicate what lies behind each door. Knives' ears can tell him the future, but they cannot hear the past. These shadow marks, they tell him a bit of both.
That's deep. So the guild saw you and approached you?
Not so, for a true thief attracts no attention. Knives sought out Delvin and used the shadow marks to guide him. There was one mark of great interest to Knives. 2 circles intersecting a diamond. The mark of the protected. Knives found such a mark on the barrel of a house near Solitude. It belonged to a Thane named Eriku. A Thane of such importance would have valuables locked in a safe, along with documents that tied him to certain parties.
So you weren't deterred by the safe? What a silly question. Did you use your ears to open it?
It was a good omen. While Locks asked Knives to listen to the dance of tumblers to convince a safe to open, he need only listen for its heartbeat. In fact, Knives was almost out the door when his legs felt heavy as bricks.
Oh no.
His toes tingled, and soon they lost all feeling. It seems both his ankles had been struck by an ice spike from Erika's personal wizard.
No. So how'd you get out of there?
The wizard called the guards and woke the Thane. There had been reports of a thief in the area, and the guards speculated Knives was the culprit. Knives did not protest. He simply recommended that the Thane first check the contents of the safe before making such a hasty decision. He glanced curiously at the wizard before rushing back upstairs. When he returned, he screamed at the guards to let Knives free. "This Khajiit is my honored guest," he railed. "And if you so much as damage even a whisker, I will have every single one of your heads." The guards released Knives and left the residents shaking their heads. The wizard, confused, turned to his master. "I thought the safe was emptied yesterday," he said, "to help pay for last night's fete." "Not anymore," the Thane replied, tossing a gem to the wizard, "for our guest has been kind enough to fill it."
Huh. That's fascinating. So Knives, what do you do? I'm not talking to you. So like, what's your specialty? What do you do around here other than like listening to people's footsteps and telling the future with your ears?
Knives steals for the guild and carves those shadow marks in the doors that have none. On some occasions, he will even cook. Usually, Knives saves his talents for special meals, like when an enterprising thief steals a vintage wine or a barrel of imported delicacies. In fact, Knives' fondest memory is the day a disgruntled fisherman sold to Nelia a crate of fresh meringar. 'Tis a rare fish that inhabits the Sea of Coasts, a week's voyage from the coast.
So how would you prepare and serve the meringar?
Knives prepared the fillet with chives, parsley, and a drop of lemon, and served it with a side of fresh tomatoes.
Oh.
The walls of this sewer drank in that aroma for weeks. Not a single complaint could be heard in the flagon. Even Nerun managed to keep his mouth silent. Ah, that was a good time to be Knives.
Yeah. So what did you think of the extortion job?
It did well to rough up the locals. They need to know who's in charge. And to have power over another is a delicious morsel indeed. Knives used to enjoy such work. Now he does not like it so much. What fun is it if the victims simply hand Knives the loot? He prefers to smile and shake their hand while the other cleans their pocket.
Fascinating.
Farewell.
Okay, I found a copy of the Shadow Marks books down here. And so this tells us yes, okay, so these are the carvings that Knives goes around and marks things with. The guild, safe. We usually leave this shadow mark when we've scouted and found a safe. A safe way around something. Okay. Danger, okay. Escape. Protected. Fence. Thieves' cache. Loot. Okay, great. We're gonna take that with us. And let's head to Honey, wake up. Honey, wake up. We're going. Okay, so this is a secret exit. What in the world? Where are we? What are we? Oh. Ooh. Oh, look. Oh, where are we? Oh. Okay. Look. That was the symbol. Inigo, that is so cool. Honey, did you make it out? Honey. Pull the chain. Honey? Harold, use your antlers. And pull down on the chain. Can you do that for me? All right, we'll catch up with you guys later. What am I stuck on? Oh, that would be a fence.
Wait.
Nope, you don't know me. Okay, we're coming up to the Golden Glow Estate. Now look, we've been here before. Last time, we pretty much just walked right up to the door. Remember? Yeah, you remember that, Harold? Oh wait, you weren't with me. Let's just go try it again. Maybe we can sweet talk our way in there and just kind of, lightly set fire and lightly walk out. And yeah. Hey, Inigo, how's your hearing? Do you hear footsteps like Knives? Could you hang out with Knives for a while and let him teach you some of his tricks? Because that'd be super cool of you. Oh, last time we came here, there was just a guy sitting out here. Oh, close enough? Hello, I was just coming to...
I'm warning you. Back off.
Warning? I would just... Are you at all interested in a song? Excuse me?
I'm warning you. Back off.
I'm just here to offer you all some entertainment as... Let me step up here. Excuse me.
Back off.
There. Excuse me. Would you care for a tune while you work? No? Could you ask the master if he's interested in a song? Hello? My name is Simon B. Whistler the Fourth. You may not know who I am, but you will. You know what? Forget it. I'm already out of breath.
Back off.
There's got to be another way in.